show pony of the super heavyweight scene, the current Australian super heavyweight champion from the Johnny Sheeter stables in Melbourne. It's Chrisopoulides, Mark.
Well, Chrisopoulides, powerhouse fighter that he is, he launches those attacks, and he's going to be a force in the super heavyweight division. Inside information is they're looking at overseas bouts for Chrisopoulides next year. And this man, Steve Hile, making his way to the ring now, is someone who's hoping to stop that reign of victory.
Steve Hile is a man on a mission here tonight, and that mission is to capture the ISKA, Australian Super Heavyweight crown. And if he's going to do it, he has to knock out the big man, Chrisopoulides.
Well, last time we saw Steve Hile, of course, he fought George Longanides, brother of Stan the Man Longanides, and Steve put in a really good battle that night. He's starting to put his combinations together well and fire his punches nice and straight, and he really troubled George Longanides that night.
For the introduction of our principals, in the blue corner, weighing in at 109.2 kilos. A fight record that shows 8 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. Train under John Sheeter. Ladies and gentlemen, in the blue corner, Chrisopoulides. The red corner, weighing in at 101.2 kilos. Trains at the Jin Woon Kun Kung Fu Academy. The fight record, 4 wins, 4 losses. Make welcome Steve Hile. This bout is set for 5 by 2-minute rounds. It is an Australian super heavyweight.
Let's make it look like that, all right? There are rules. I want you to fight within those rules. Do you understand me? Anyone transgresses, I'm quite happy to take points off. Okay? If I say break or stop, I want you both to stop fighting. I want you to take 1 step back. If you've had a knockdown or a standing 8, you'll go to the neutral corner I point you to. You stay there till I tell you to come out. Do you understand? All right, gentlemen, touch gloves. Good luck.
Both men touch gloves, and we are ready for the Australian super heavyweight title bout. Mark the hammer, you've got Chrisopoulides at 109 kilo, Steve Hile at 101 kilo. More beef than a cattle ranch in centre ring here at the Penrith Panthers.
Oh, you could say that, Michael. Well, Chrisopoulides, it's his first fight in his new stable. Be interesting to see how he goes here tonight. His new stable, Sunshine Youth Police Gym.
Okay.
Trainer John Skeeter from Melbourne. Steve Hile, Jin Woon Kun, Sydney. So it's Victoria versus New South Wales once again.
Chrisopoulides is a fighter who has matured a lot, I believe, Mark, especially in the last year.
Well, he's looking even a little leaner here tonight, Michael, dare I say.
Yes.
Looks like he's dropped a little bit of weight. Looking a little fitter. Steve Hile also seems to be putting it together and looking a little bit more comfortable in centre ring. Sometimes in his earlier fights he's looked a little uncomfortable in there. Nerves have got the better of him, but he's starting to compose himself a little more, Steve Hile.
Look out for the big looping hooks of Chrisopoulides and his thunderous leg kicks. Nice round kick to the ribs there off the left leg from Chrisopoulides. Of course, as Mark said, now fighting out of the Johnny Sheeter stables. Johnny Sheeter, of course, a former Blitz Hall of Famer. Nice rib kick there from Steve Hile, his best kick of the fight so far. Inside leg kick from Chrisopoulides, comes over the top with the right hand.
Get your hand free, work out of there.
Nice right hand to the side of the jaw by Chrisopoulides. He tagged him with that one. Good front kick there from Hile. Just kept him out of the way of the big right hand from Chrisopoulides.
Work out of there.
Well, Hile's still firing his hands from his chest. He's got to be firing them from face level. His hands are very low, as you can see there. He's got to have his hands up a little higher, especially against someone like Chrisopoulides, whose forte, his favourite technique is, of course, the hooks. And those are big bombing hands of his.
Chrisopoulides just probing with the left hand, goes downstairs with a leg kick. Oh, nice leg kick with the outside left thigh. Take the starch right out of Steve Hile. Hile with the short right uppercut. The there's the end of the first round of action, Mark.
Well, what an even first round. Steve Hile giving it a really red-hot go, giving it a real shake here tonight, the New South Wales boy. Chrisopoulides seems to just be moving around, trying to feel out Steve Hile to see what he's got to offer. See a bit of blood there trickling from the nose of Chrisopoulides. Probably got stung with one of those nice long jabs of Steve Hile. So that's not a good sign, and I think Chrisopoulides has to come out firing and, you know, be the aggressive fighter that we know he is, and put Steve Hile a little bit on the back foot, because Steve's only going to get more and more confidence as it goes on. And Chrisopoulides really has to power up and get Steve to show him a little bit of respect.
Seconds down.
We're ready for the second round of action. The Australian super heavyweight title on the line. Johnny Sheeter in the corner there of Chrisopoulides said to him, "Come on, Chris, let's put an end to this contest here." And Chrisopoulides comes out smoky in the second round, drops Steve Hile in the centre of the ring.
2, 3.
Well, he came out firing with those hands, Chrisopoulides. Hile has been rocked.
Well, he's just taking the count. Just taking the count, using his time to get himself back together. And here comes Chrisopoulides.
Chrisopoulides will launch those vicious hooks and straight right hands. Inside leg kick by Chrisopoulides. Oh, he chops away the legs of Steve Hile.
Give me the glove.
Chrisopoulides opening up like a house on fire in this, the second round. He wants to defend his title, Hammer. Another big leg kick by Chrisopoulides. Hile goes down again.
Hile has to get on his bike, move around more, and not let Chrisopoulides bomb away at him. And there's a big right
straight right hand. Collects Steve Hile in the centre of the ring. Hile goes down. Billy Sewell supplies the count.
7, 8.
Chances of the Australian title slipping away from Steve Hile. I can feel the victory coming on for Chrisopoulides. Here he comes again. The 109-kilo machine, Chrisopoulides. And Steve Hile in all sorts of bother here, Hammer.
Well, Chrisopoulides just throwing caution to the wind now.
Okay, that's it.
And Bill Soulis has called
it. It's over. It's over. A TKO victory. Chrisopoulides retains his Australian super heavyweight title.
Well, Chrisopoulides, the Victorian, has taken this one over Steve Hile. Steve Hile, give it a good shake. He was brave. He got up from a couple of those big right hands. But the fighter's well-being is always paramount. And that fight being stopped by Bill Soulis, as should have been. But a great victory to Chrisopoulides. There's Chrisopoulides. There's that left hook. Put Hile down for the first count. And again, Chrisopoulides catching him that time on the neck. I think that one was, it just got him a little bit off balance. Hile probably rattled from the first knockdown.
Ladies and gentlemen. And Chris, you're getting your gloves off there.
Sorry about that, man.
Mate, congratulations. Well done. Australian super heavyweight title is yours. Where to from now is the most common question.
I'll leave that up to God. Take it day by day. I must want to say, last time Steve Hile was in Melbourne, before it stands, brother, he's a true champion. He won the fight. Even though I didn't give it to him, he took it like a man and he walked out of the ring. I respect him a lot. Thank you very much, and it's a beautiful place. Every time he's here in Melbourne, come down. Thank you. God bless you all.
Well said, ladies and gentlemen. Chrisopoulides, the new Australian super heavyweight champion. Steve. Thank you. Steve, my friend, come over here. We'll let Sifu take this because it's pretty heavy. Sifu, you can take that. Mate, he come out firing in the second round, caught you off guard.
Yeah, he come out firing. He's a big hitter, Chris. A lot of people that watch him on videos and things put him down. Don't realise how strong and how hard this guy hits. I was supposed to fight on every Richard Bradford show, but we knew if we had Chris that he wouldn't pull out, and he's done it again. I knew it would be a hard fight, but he's the only one that doesn't pull out. And I respect him for that and want to thank him and congratulate him. I just want to say very quickly that I'm a pretty lazy trainer by myself, and Chan Chukfei has really pushed me, and I really appreciate that. I want to thank him so much. I thank Rob Murdoch for his inspiration too. most of all, I want to thank the crowd, and I'm really sorry I let you all down.
Mate, you didn't let us down. You put up a great fight. We want to see you here again. Ladies and gentlemen, 12 fighters. Chrisopoulides.